We head to the third here, still scoreless at Kerrywood Field between the Lane Tech champions and the Maine West Warriors here on this Thursday night for the IHSA Regional Semifinal. Winner advances to Saturday's Regional Championship against Glenbrook South. As leading off here will be Tommy Delaney, the number 2 hitter tonight for the Warriors, and Maine West has gotten close to scoring. 2 runners have reached in both of the first 2 innings. As he'll take a big swing and a miss at first pitch curveball, and we'll move to an 0-1 count. Delaney went 1 for 2 in the only other game this week for the Warriors, but did have 2 runs reached via a walk and a hit. As curveball misses outside, 1-1 the count. So he knows how to come around and score. He's third on the team in runs on the season as fastball misses low. And the 2-1 count now on Delaney, who flew out to center field for his first time up today. This time it's a grounder up the middle. I think might have hit Mesa there in the leg. Continues its forward progress in the center field. And a single here to lead off the third for the Warriors. So they've had a runner reach via a hit all 3 innings now. They actually had 2 hits in the first, 2 hits in the second. We'll see if they can break this stretch of reaching but not scoring here, as Charlie Parcell, the pitcher tonight, will come to the plate into the lefty batter's box. We mentioned hit his 100th hit on Monday, already hit his 101st here tonight. As first pitch is a changeup outside, misses, 1-0 the count. Zach Steingard waits on deck. Julian Dillow in the hole for the Warriors as lefty Parcell awaits the 1-0 pitch. Curve is low but finds the strike zone, the umpire says, and will even out the count. Long list of accolades that Parcell has collected over his time here with Maine West Athletics, as this one will take one hop towards Cap, throws it to Greco, and the throw to first not in time, and advancing to second is going to be, the throw to second is in time, and they got him. Zach Joshua lays out a dime to get Parcell trying to advance to second, and a very unorthodox dime double play there. That's going to go down as a 4-6-2-6 double play, I guess. And the air turns into a fortune here for the champions. And it'll now be 2 away here in the top half of the third, as first pitch is high on a fastball to Zach Steingard. 1-0 the count. He'll fly this one towards right field. Borgren chases after it, jumps and makes the grab. So, not a 1-2-3 inning, but only 3 batters come to the plate here in the top of the third. We'll head to the bottom of the third, still 0-0. You're watching Lane Tech Baseball here on the Lane Tech Athletics YouTube channel. We head to the bottom of the third here at Kerrywood Field. 5 half innings into this one. No one has crossed home plate. It's a 0-0 ball game here in the IHSA 4A Regional Semifinal. Thanks for joining us. Alex Burstein on the call here from Kerrywood Field, as we'll see the 9, 1, and 2 hitters coming up to bat for the champions. Jack Pelican comes to the plate. Hasn't batted a lot this season. He was out of the lineup for a good chunk of time there, only playing mostly as a pinch runner, as he will foul back first pitch curveball to move to the count 1-0, but came back into the lineup on Monday, 0 for 2 against Brother Rice, and the senior outfielder looking to record a hit now, as the 0-1 swung on and missed. Can't make contact with that one, and we'll go to an 0-2. Teo Greco waits on deck. Josh Katz in the hole here for the champions in the bottom of the third. Risky take there on outside curveball to Pelican, but he holds, and we'll move to a 1-2. And that will do it. Swing and a miss on a curveball, strike 3. So curveball on all 4 of those pitches from Parcell. Pelican swings at 2 of them, fouls 1 of them back, but and then one of them was a watching strike, and he will go down, and that is now 4 straight strikeouts from Charlie Parcell, dating back to the first batter faced in the second, as Greco will swing and miss at a curveball, and Parcell has found the pitch that is working for him and will keep on rolling with it here. Same pitch, same result, swing on and missed, and now an 0-2 to Greco. First time up, Greco grounded out to third on the third pitch he faced. He's been really aggressive with his bat early on, wanting to swing at a lot of these pitches as fastball misses outside, 2-1 the count. But see if he can respond with a hit here. So he tries to patient it out. The 2-1 is hit towards short bat there. Kuliza gets it and will throw to first in time, and a 6-3 put out for the second out of the inning. And the Champions now have had 6 straight runners retired. Josh Katz will come to the plate trying to break that streak. He was the first and one of only 2 guys to reach here today with a single in the first inning. So foul first pitch back, and we'll move to an 0-1 count. Katz on the year, the team leader in batting average, just a hair under 400. He's hitting .395 and takes a ball outside here, 1-1 the count. Also the team leader in slugging, but he's top 3 in so many statistical categories. He's probably the closest statistical comparison we have to Parcell for the Champions. I mean, Katz has been the top pitcher this year for Lane Tech and also one of the top batters, obviously hitting in this 2 spot. See if he can deliver a big hit here. 1-1 misses high for a ball. 2-1. The pitch is check swing. They say he does not go, and he'll get ahead in the count now, 3-1. Lane Tech trying to have a guy reach for the first time since the first inning, and that will do it. So after falling behind in the count 0-1, 4 straight balls offered to Katz. He doesn't swing at any of them, excuse me. And he'll be aboard with 2 away here in the bottom of the third. This is starting to feel like a game that really may be decided by 1 or 2 runs and maybe a very low-scoring game. Talking with some players earlier and just examining the probable pitchers for this one as curveball misses hits the zone inside. 0-1 the count. But looking at the probables for tonight's game, it seemed like it was likely going to be a low-scoring game, and that's exactly what we have gotten as swung on and missed from Borgren. Lane Tech throwing their number 2 arm Meza. Maine West throwing their number 1 arm Parcell. As Borgren will take the inside part of the bat and foul it back to the right side to keep it, at 0-2 counts. Louis Darashin waits on deck. Zach Joshua in the hole here for the Champions. Those 2 hoping they'll get a chance to show off their skills this inning, but with 2 outs, that's nothing of a sure thing. Late time was called there by Borgren, but this time the umpire grants it to the righty junior, and will await the 0-2 again. Another time is called, and I wonder if it was not a time from Borgren. Instead, it's the umpire coming out to have a word with the pitcher. Maybe a little bit of a misunderstanding here. As a quick talking here from the home plate umpire to Charlie Parcell, and he'll head back to home plate, put his mask on for the 0-2. Last year, Lane Tech was a 5 seed as well in the state playoffs. As runner takes towards second, it's a high fastball outside. The throw down to second is going to hit Katz in the ankle. That will not be an out. A little bit of a misplaced throw there from Delaney, and the Champions have a runner in scoring position with 2 away here in the bottom of the third. And Katz is going to head towards third. No one was covering the bag, and some heads-up play from Lane Tech here, and they are 1 bag away from having the first run of the day. So a 1-2 count on Ethan Borgren, and Josh Katz, who about 15 seconds ago was on first, is now at third. Fastball misses outside, and a little bit of life into this Lane Sax crowd for one of the first times tonight. 2-2 count. Borgren has to reach to keep this inning going. Cats takes a 2-stride lead at third base. The pitch is hit high towards right field, travels foul, and we'll move it to a 2-2 count. Borgren is no stranger to RBIs this year. Team leader with 32 of them this season. Trying to add 33 here. Late swing, luckily made some contact with that, and we'll keep it at 2-2. So just straight out battle here out of Borgren, who 3 pitches ago was at an 0-2 count. Now he stands here at a 2-2. Couple of foul balls, couple of balls that have blown past him. This time will rip one to left center field and will drop in front of Kyle Ramirez. Borgren rounds first into second base. Run comes in to score, and the champions are on top here in the bottom of the third. Off the bat, that one looked like it was traveling a little further. It ended up bouncing a decent ways in front of Kyle Ramirez, but it doesn't matter. A double here from Borgren, his 10th of the season. Josh Katz easily comes in to score, and Louis Derishin will come to the plate, trying to possibly break this game open. We go from this year's RBI leader to last year's, and Derishin has not been a bad guy at getting RBIs by any mean last year, but this year, but last year was just his monster campaign trying to find the number. He had 48 RBIs last season in the 35 or whatever it is game season, so that's very hard to do. As first pitch to the senior will get in there for a strike. 0-1 the count. Charlie Parcell, I mentioned, doesn't usually give up more than a run in the game. It's ERA just a little over 1 on the season. Checks strike 3. This one will get away from the catcher Delaney, though, and safely to first is Derishin. So apologies, folks. That was 0-2 a second ago, but it will not matter. Even for the strikeout to Derishin, the runner reaches, and also Borgren was able to get to third base. So a rare wild pitch out of Parcell. And Zach Schosch will come to the plate looking to break this one open a little. Maine West is a team that's just very, very reliant on Parcell as the pitcher. So if things start going south for him, that will not go well. This ball almost escapes Delaney on first pitch curveball, misses inside, and will move to a 1-0 count. Runners will take their leads at first and third base. It's Derishin at first, Borgren at third for the champions, as Joshua will watch a strike come into the zone for Parcell. He's had very mixed control of his pitches here. Parcell mainly has a 4-pitch rotation, as this one up the middle off the glove of Parcell. He picks it up and throws to first with his left hand for an out. 1-3 to end the inning, but the champions strike first. Josh Katz comes home off of an Ethan Borgren hit, and the champions lead 1-0. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Lane Sac Baseball here on the Lane Sac Athletics YouTube channel.